Welcome, guys, again to Praise or Glory. Today, we're talking about how Christian, we talk about how Christian can overcome difficult and challenging time and come out on the other side. As a child of God, I believe in a believer walking and being strong in the face of all the attacks the enemy throw at us. And the enemy in those days, the persecution comes from locking up people, seizing their Bible, making sure that they cut off their head, imprisoning them. But in our days, the battle is still there, but he has moved into spiritual realm. Now, so many people, their head has been cut off, their destiny has been cut off. They are like a walking corpse because of the battle they are facing, because of the challenges of life. Some emotionally, they cannot even handle what is coming at them. Some spiritually, some financially, they're in a mess. Some they don't even know because they were not in prison. The Bible was not taken from them, but they are isolated from everything that can make them to be who they are. Some they are just in a stage that they cannot even get themselves. I spoke to one of my friends. I said, since I lost my mother because I prayed, and since then I've not been able to hold or take my Bible. I pray with her and encourage her. This is more of an attack. So, as children of God, there was a time in my life that the enemy meant to wreck me in every area. But what made me to start strong is what I want to share with you today. There's a verse in the Bible that talks about how you can cope with the assault the enemy throw on your mind, especially emotionally, mentally, for you to be, physically. And if the mind is sound, because the Bible says he has not given us a spirit of fear, but of sound mind, of love and of sound mind. If we have a sound mind, we can pursue our purpose and we can do those important things that God has called us to do. So today I'm just going to share that verse with you and encourage you. And it's Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. And it says, and now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true, honorable, right, and pure, and lovely, and admirable. Think about these things that are excellent and of praiseworthy. The enemy will throw everything lies, deception, destruction, pulling you down. But the only way you don't have control of what people throw at you, but you have control of what you will allow to settle on your mind, on your spirit. And the best way to do it is to fix your eyes on those things that are lovely. Count your blessing. The Bible said, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Many a times we keep our eyes on what God has not done. But when we look back and see what God has done, every stage of the way, you pray for this, God answer, you pray for this. If he has not answered the past, and that's why David was able to face Goliath. He said, I remember when I was in the farm, how I battled with the bear, how I battled with the lion. And because of that, he received strength. And he was able to face Goliath with just string and stone. It's not in the string and stone, it's in the confidence in your God. When you look back and see what the Lord has done, you will know that if he has not failed you then, he's not going to fail you now. You might not be able to understand what is happening to you. Our brain is too tiny. We cannot fathom God, and God is sovereign. And many a times, what we think that they are bad in our life, they are the ingredient that God will use, to put us to where He wants us to go. So don't be discouraged. Don't look at it. So think about what is God. What are those things that God has done? How did you escape those times that you don't even know you can live to the next day and He help you? People tell you something that are false. They talk about you think about something that is right, something that is godly, something of that is pure. Put your mind in it. In our days now, there's so much impurity going on around you, internet, but as a child of God, purity makes you closer to God. Keep your heart pure. Think about things that are pure. Think about things that are lovely. Think that about things that are admirable. If you're looking at, and complaining the church is bad, the people are bad, look at the beauty. The church is still beautiful. There are people around it that are beautiful. There are people that are advancing. Look at them and think, admire them. And if you admire them and you put your trust in God, it's going to attract those things to you. Things that are worthy of praise. If you want to see, it doesn't take you long to see death all around us. Even as human beings, we are dust. So, but for you to see the beauty in the dust, that's where the strength lies. And when you begin to conceive and see things that are beautiful around you, you will attract the beauty. And finally, you say, think about things that are excellent and of worthy of praise. There's no one that can see things that are excellent excellent and just excellent means something that is, outstanding. And when you begin to think about excellent things, you will attract excellent things. So I want to tell you, if you are stuck in a situation, in the circumstances, and things are bad and you don't know how to go to Philippians 4:18 and obey what the Bible says. It's not good to talk the talk and not walk the walk. The moment That's why the Bible, when Joshua took over from Moses and like, I don't think I'm qualified. This shoe is too big for me. The Bible says God told him, be of good courage. Don't let this book, depart from you. Meditate on it day and night. Why is God emphasizing? God told Joshua like 3 times because he knows that as a man thinking in his heart, so he is. If people have told you you are not worthy, if you accept it, it will manifest. But if you know you're worthy, Jesus died for you. If you cause God to send Jesus to come and die for you, that means you're worthy. So, my brothers and sisters, stand up, face this battle that is coming against us, the assault from the pit of hell, as a child of God, and be strong. Thank you for listening to me. I'll see you in my next video. Stay strong, stay blessed, and be encouraged. Thank you.